family, and friends. We'd like to welcome you back to another episode of Coffee Talk. We hope that you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. I know we all did. And this week, we are going to be discussing trust. And before we get into our topic, I'd like to introduce our wonderful admin team. We have Miss Mary, Miss Monica, Miss Aileen, Miss Yaralis, Miss Carla, and myself, Miss Shannon. So, Monica, would you like to kick us off and tell us a little bit about trust in the schools?
So for trust, I feel like it starts at the very bottom with us, ourselves, trust amongst ourselves, with the staff before we can even establish and build that trust with the parents and families that we provide for. With that being said, trust is just being accountable, showing up, being here on time, letting each other know when we can't make it, so on our schedules, and just being able to be reliable. Really, the most part is reliability, because the children need that consistency, and that's how we're able to build that trust with the teachers, between the students. When you have the same consistent teacher in that classroom, it helps to provide more of a steady field for the classroom, for the child to be able to trust and open up and just blossom and be themselves.
I think also consistency is in our schedules. One of our classrooms has schedules that the teachers follow. And so then the children know, what are we doing now? What are we doing next? What are we doing after that activity? And I think that provides a sense of trust to the children, because they know that they can count on the teacher is going to do the same thing every day.
I think trust also, goes so many different ways, because with trust, we want the parents to help trust us. So it's building that trusting bond is so important. And it is having us just kind of being vulnerable with families so that they can start to say, yes, I trust you, because that's not an easy thing to gain, is trust. We have to, as administrators, we have to understand that it's our job to gain parents' trust. And the only way we do that is by being vulnerable and transparent and showing up when we tell them we're going to show up, in whatever it is, whether it's an on time or whether it's with delivering just the results of what we tell them we're going to do with their child. And by doing that, then we're showing trust. And we're not perfect. We make mistakes and things happen. But when we can be consistent when we can be consistent to deliver in whatever it is that we're telling parents we're going to deliver with, and when we don't and we fall short on it, we apologize, and we admit our mistakes. And I think that's a key way to show trust.
I think we also have the courage to make changes when we do have our shortcomings and different things that may occur. We have that courage to say, yes, we can see that there's an issue, and how can we make it better?
And then we also, go above and we investigate the situations first. We don't pass that judgment. We hear and really take into consideration what the parents are telling us, what the staff is telling us, whether it's something that's not working right, like you said. Just, taking all of everybody's perspective on things before we come with the final conclusion of what we're going to change or how we're going to handle a certain situation.
When Ms. Shannon mentioned something about have the courage to make change, one of the big change we are doing is like our coffee talk. And for me, I think it's one of the of the thing we show the parents, transparency and trust is like show them our how we work, how what is our opinion, what we do for make better, what we do for gain every day that trust from them.
I totally agree.
The coffee talk kind of the purpose of the coffee talk is to let you see our personalities on a different angle. And being that it's because of COVID, we've had to like close off and, you know, you don't get to see us that much, but it's also letting you, you know, get to still see us and talk to us about certain things such as our philosophy. And, you know, that's always a key point in any business, is the company's philosophy and hopefully it matches what you want as a parent.
Another that I think that we show it is like by following the rules that we need to follow. We have different rules from different places, but we make sure that we're following along with them, all the health department rules, all the rules from ELC, to make sure that the kids are safe. So that lets the parents know that they can trust us because no matter what is going on, whether it's COVID or regular time, we're still following the rules we need to follow, and we're still doing whatever we need to do and changing them up whenever we need to. Like with COVID, we had to change some of them and make them stricter and make them fit for the different situations. But we're following with what we need to do, and the kids are always going to be safe.
It goes to show our integrity. I think that, you know, it is very, very, very important to all of us that we follow the rules. And it can be hard sometimes because sometimes we want to break those rules. But, you know, I think that when we're adamant and we stick to the rules, it just shows that they can trust us because we are going to be consistent.
Actually, trust, I believe, is a very, very hard work. You know, trust, the parents need to trust us. We need to trust the parents. And how do we work with that? How do we work with the parents, gaining the trust from them? And I believe that the way we do it is because we are transparent. You know, we don't have anything to hide. They know that they can come to us anytime and ask us any question, and we answer with the response that we have. And if we don't know them, we tell them, you know, actually, I will find out for you. Another way that we know the parents trust us is we're not doing it right now, but we have an open door policy. We let them know that they're welcome to come to our school. They're welcome to come to the classroom. Look at your children. How are they doing? How do the teachers are working with them? What I say, it's trust is something that we are gaining from the parents, and everything starts when we have the first connection. How do they pick at school? Because they trust us. So the very first connection that we have with the parents is we let them know, here I am. You can trust me and I can trust you with your with your child. You know, leaving your children from the school with a stranger is not easy. Not for a lot of the parents, and I know how hard it is. So we feel that if the parents leave the children here with us, it's because they trust us. So this is really good. We feel really good about that.
I agree with you, Mary. I think that trust is very, very hard. I think it's hard to earn the trust of people. And I think that through, like you said, our consistency, yes, we earn the trust of our families because I think they believe that when their children cross our doors, they become our children. And I know that we all love our children so much. And, you know, it hurts us. And, you know, if they move away or if they fall down and get hurt or whatever life unexpected events happen, they are our babies, just as they are the parents' babies.
I shouldn't say always, but I use mostly at times when I'm addressing parents, like as a group, one of the things I always say is thank you for entrusting us with your child. And I mean that in all sincerity from the bottom of my heart, because for most of us, our child is our most precious commodity. And we don't trust somebody, a stranger, to take care of our children. And that's always very difficult to do, to hand over your baby to us. And especially young children, because they don't, speak, they may not speak at all, or they're not able to clearly and concisely say what's on their mind. You have to rely on us. And, thank you. Thank you for that. It's not an easy thing to do.
I like the way that we kind of have that we have an open door policy, but with COVID, it's no longer open because we can't allow, people into the building right now, but we have our phone systems and we have an open door phone system. I don't know how you would say that, but parents can always call, and we have many parents who call every day, some who call multiple times a day. And it's funny because sometimes they'll say, oh, I'm so sorry for calling again. And it's like, it's okay. We're here to help you, to make you, feel safe and secure, and that your child is safe and secure. And I think it's also nice that we have the ability to send our parents pictures and videos of their children. It just kind of shows them, yes, look, it's your child is safe, your child is here, your child's having fun, they're happy.
I know at my location, like when the parents come, some of my classrooms, you're able to view through the windows, and I tell them all the time, go peek while I'm grabbing them. Go ahead and go peek at them. Go, feel free, look in the windows. I'm sorry, my heart goes out. I cannot let you in this building, but peek all you want. Go to the side of the building, look on the playground. You're able to see the kids in action before I grab them and bring them out to the parents.
And one day it was really cute. There was the mom and dad who came, and they always peer in the window. But this particular day, the children were on the playground, and so I heard the daddy say, "Oh, I can't see them," and I said, "Yes, you can. Walk around." And he's, "I can't. Yeah, just walk. You can see them. I promise you, they're out there." And so he did. And then when he came back to tell his wife, he says, "Oh my God, I saw my child, and this is what they were doing," and it was just so cute because, even though they couldn't come in, there was no, they didn't have to feel afraid to go and peek because it was going to be fine. Their child was going to be fine.
Well, I would love to hear from families. If you're listening to this coffee talk, write in the chat or the comment section and let us know why you trust us with your child, or other ways that, we can help build trust with you, because that's important to us.
Very, very important to us.
Yes.
Well, that's all the time we have this week for our coffee talk. Next week, we are going to be talking about fun and how we have fun in the classrooms. So we hope that you'll join us. Until next time, bye.
Bye.
Bye.